Jungkook and Jimin's secret moments captured on CCTV, more than just a meeting, while fans were still mesmerized by Jungkook's emotional message and Jimin's meaningful response. Now cyberspace is again shocked by leaked CCTV footage showing the two in a secret meeting. To make it even more splashy, the meeting did not take place in a public place or studio, but in a mysterious building that has been known to be used only for internal HYB projects that are closed. The 37-second video first appeared on South Korean online communities in the early hours of the morning, and in less than 2 hours, it has been restored thousands of times by armies around the world. The footage shows Jimin arriving first, wearing a black hoodie and mask, then followed by Jungkook, who seemed to be carrying something in a large dark blue tote bag. They did not greet each other in front of the CCTV. But when it goes into the glass room inside the building, Jimin's hand gestures and Jungkook's expression showed a very intense discussion. Even in the 29th second, it was seen that Jimin touched Jungkook's arm and bowed, as if holding back emotions. Interestingly, until now HYB has not given an official statement. This gave rise to much speculation. Some have suggested that the company is trying to drown out the issue because the footage could reveal a major project that has not yet been announced. But there are also those who believe that HYB is confused in the face of a massive reaction from the public. One of the greatest fan site Jimin wrote, "It's not just about meetings." The way they looked down, the way Jungkook grasped the object in his hand while staring at Jimin, it was no ordinary gesture. It's personal, very personal. Speculation has also sprung up. Some ARMY believe that it was a rehearsal moment or secret recording for their duet project that was said to change the direction of both careers. But the most viral theory is Jimin and Jungkook are filming a personal documentary video. Some fans familiar with HYB's work schedule said that the building where they are seen in the footage was used only for high-scale audio-visual projects, such as virtual concerts, documentaries, and BTS exclusive content production. It reinforces the belief that the meeting was not just a personal reunion. Not only facial expressions, Jungkook's lip movements are also in the spotlight. A fan with lip-reading skills claims that at the 17th second of the video, Jungkook says, "This is our song." This immediately ignited the fire of enthusiasm of fans, who had long hoped for an official duet project from the two. Even more shocking, at the 35th second, Jimin seemed to wipe his eyes, allegedly crying or holding back tears. Many considered that it was not only the recording of the song that they were preparing, it's also a touching personal story. Shortly after the video went viral, a former audio technical staff member at HYB posted an Instagram story that was deleted within 10 minutes. But the screenshots are widespread and read. "They sang a song that gave me goosebumps. One take and the room became quiet. Everyone knows it's not just a tape." The story sparked a new wave of speculation. Is this part of their emotional comeback? Are they making a visual album like Jungkook's version of BTS Memories? Of course, the ARMY did not stand still. On various platforms from X, Weverse, to TikTok, thousands of reaction and analysis videos have sprung up. Many wept as they discussed the depth of the tacit interaction between Jimin and Jungkook. We don't know what the song is about, but from their expressions, it seemed like it was about something they were going through together. Maybe it's a matter of loss, fear, or an unfinished promise, wrote one Brazilian fan. Even hashtags #Jungkook Project, #Hidden Moment, and #ThisIsMoreThanMusic was trending in 27 countries at the same time. After the CCTV footage came to a halt at the 37th second, the ARMY was left to wonder, what happened next? Although the camera is no longer recording, sources from HYB's internal environment mentioned that the meeting between Jimin and Jungkook lasted for almost 2 hours, and during that time, none of the staff were allowed into the glass room where they were talking. It was a direct request from Jungkook, said a person who reportedly works as an internal logistics manager at HYB. He said they wanted a really quiet space. No recording devices, no surveillance. Just the two of them, and a small speaker in the middle of the room. This sparked one big question that now continues to rage among fans. Is this a moment of recognition, emotional release, or the starting point of a major change? Based on searches from other pieces of photos circulating, although the quality is very blurry. Netizens noticed that Jungkook was carrying a piece of paper folded in half, which looked like lyric paper with hand scribbles. Meanwhile, in a very brief moment, Jimin is seen pulling something out of the inside pocket of his jacket, what is allegedly a small photo. The theory that emerged was getting wild but hopeful. They're writing a song about old memories, maybe about trainee times, or about the sense of loss that they experienced together. Veteran BTS fans know that both Jimin and Jungkook have lost a significant figure during their journey in the entertainment world. Some fans even suspect that this project may be a musical letter to their former selves, or another BTS member. Some analysis from fans suggested that the footage not only shows personal moments, but it is also part of the strategy of launching the duo project between Jimin and Jungkook that the ARMY has long dreamed of. Many are aware of small patterns. In a V-Live session a few months ago, Jungkook had mentioned, "I'm writing a song, but not alone." Jimin in his last interview with Japanese media said, "If I could sing a song that only someone who's been with me for a long time would understand, I would." Those sentences now sound like code, and the CCTV footage seems to be the piece of evidence that makes all the sense. As more and more armies demanded clarity, hashtags such as #WhereIsHYB, #LetThemShine, and #ProtectJungkook began to resonate on social media. The fans asked not only for confirmation of the project, but also the protection of Jimin and Jungkook, who look emotional in the meeting. If it's a personal work, HYB shouldn't keep it just for strategic reasons, said one Korean fan. "We want to see them honest through the work, rather than continue to be limited by label rules." Whether coincidentally or not, a mysterious account called @munlovers on X uploaded a snippet of lyrics that he said came from the unreleased Jungkook project. The lyrics read, "You saw me when I couldn't breathe. You held me when no one could see. This is not a memory. This is us eternally." The account wrote a short caption, title track, "Eternally Us, Unreleased." Its veracity has not yet been verified. But in the ARMY, sometimes rumors can be the light of hope that unites millions of hearts around the world. Not all stories have to be announced through a press conference. Not all collaborations have to start with a video teaser or official announcement. Sometimes the most touching comes from a moment of silence, when two hearts that understand each other choose to speak out of the spotlight. The CCTV captured encounter between Jimin and Jungkook. Despite its simplicity, has opened the eyes of the world that the bond between them is not just a group of friends. It is a relationship forged by time, wounds, sacrifices, and trust that fame cannot buy. And if it is true that the meeting gave birth to a song, or even a secret album, then the world may soon witness the most frank moment, the rawest and most human of the two brightest stars in the K-pop world. Whatever the content of the meeting, one thing has now become clear: the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook is no longer just an interaction between two members of a large group. There is a deep emotional layer. There is a bond that cannot be described simply by the word cooperation. The CCTV footage, although only 37 seconds long, may be the trigger for the beginning of a project that could change the course of their career history. And perhaps it will also change the way the world views the two figures who have been known as brother and sister in BTS. Because sometimes, the most honest moments aren't the ones broadcast to millions of eyes, but the one that was secretly recorded by a small camera in a dark hallway when two hearts spoke to each other silently.